Hey, Pisces, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for connecting on in. I'll get my words out right. If we haven't met, I am Jamie and saying hello to our returning subscribers. Appreciate connecting with you and supporting your journey. Howdy to those that are new on in. If you feel connected to this, please like. It does support the channel, and subscribe if you want to stay connected and get updates of when we release information for you Pisces. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising. We're checking into your energies. This is a general read and a timeless one. So let's see what's going on, Pisces, regarding your situation. Okay, so getting started. What is going down? I know for some of you are not huge fans of this King of Wands. I've got some friends in the comments who are not happy with this King of Wands energy in their life. So, but just to let you know, they're showing up, and so is their counterpart. All right, let's dive in, Pisces, on what Spirit has for you. I like that the full energy is in the center here. I'll let you know if I'm connecting into past energies or not. And yeah, we can go forth. So let's see what the potential challenge is, and then we'll dive in, guys. Potential challenges. Okay. Yep, seems like there's energy and conflict, and the potential outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Potential outcome for our Pisces. Two more, thank you. Okay, it's giving me 4. So I'll check on that towards the end, guys, on the potential outcome. So the Lovers, everything is fine. 2 of Swords. Okay, when we first connect into this energy, guys, you know, getting started, getting connected here, there feels like there was a choice or a decision that was made regarding a connection, a path forward, or someone's choices and steps that they took in terms of a dynamic or situation. Left you feeling pretty defeated. But what I feel here with the everything is fine energy is like you'll come out the other side still feeling the wounds per se, but like you got this kind of energy, okay? It's like I've been through the worst. There's nothing else left to defeat me. And from each wound, each experience, I've got a lot of strength behind me. I know, you know, what's happened, but I'm now stronger for it, okay? Is what I'm feeling. With this 2 of Swords energy, it's interesting because I feel with this Lovers card, somehow this is connected of some hope or insight, again, in terms of decision and choices moving forward here. You are protecting yourself. Amongst this protection and being protected, Pisces, there's also this element of I'm just getting not trusting right now, okay? And you're really, you know, connecting into the spider senses that you may be feeling regarding a person, a situation that you're dealing with. This could be something minor, you know, in respect to the rest of your life, but this could also be something significant as well. I just feel it's on your mind a bit. I just feel there's something that you don't trust, but at the same time, you need to make something happen, make something work to get a result is what I'm gathering here. And as part of that, I think you're taking your time here. You're taking your time with this 2 of Swords energy. The King of Wands, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Someone here is taking a risk in the hope that, okay, let me frame this how I'm seeing it. Someone is taking a risk with a positive outlook, positive attitude, trusting in the process here with some form of risk, connection, opportunity, situationship of some kind, it seems. This potentially could be you here, Pisces being in the center. And it could also be the feminine energy because it's looking towards this King of Wands, like taking a leap towards that. I can hear someone saying, hell no. But that's kind of what's showing up here. We are going to dive in deeper as you know how it goes here for those that check in often. But it's interesting because I feel like this was similar energy yesterday regarding a situation here. It's something that just, you aren't vibing with a certain situation here. I think you're trying to, but you're just not. It just doesn't seem like worth the effort or energy, but you're trying to make something work. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if you're separated from someone, maybe you have kids with someone. It could be a boss, a relationship of some kind. There's just something I feel that you're trying to make work because you have to, but you really want to get out of this as quickly as possible, is what I'm gathering. I think there's a little bit of like a mask that you might have on right now. You know, if this is, let's say, a business partnership, you know, the Wands is very business orientated energy. This could be that you're trying to make things look good, but underneath, you know that there's so much BS going on, right? But you need to respectfully play the game to get the outcome that you desire, if that makes sense. If this could be, again, in terms of something that you're working towards to get a win-win outcome, this could be any type of relationship or situation. I think you're trying to make work, but ultimately underneath it, you want to move away and shift out of this very quickly. But you, again, something here that you're working towards. You're trying to be smart and calculated. I think in some regard too, this person may think that you're not very switched on, and don't take that as, I mean, this is, I think, again, a similar message from yesterday. Don't take this as, you know, personally. That's their problem. If they want to underestimate you or think you're not smart enough or think that they can hide things from you or go a bit undercover with whatever they're doing or approach, you're in it. You're really in it. But you're really trying to figure out how to navigate this because you want out. But at the same time of wanting out, you still need to engage with this person for a time. Having a look at the challenge here, you've got hostilities and community. So you don't want to fight, you don't want conflict, and you want this to be a win-win outcome of some kind. Community can be just about celebrating a win and coming together with people, but this also could be, you know, reuniting in a situation. But if this seems like a potential high conflict situation, as in it could get bad because you've engaged with this person before, or you kind of know how they operate. And that's why I think the way that you're leaning forward right now in regards to this situation, you're doing it smarter, but for some reason they think they've got something over you. It's really interesting energy what's going on here, Pisces. So I'm not sure if this resonates with you regarding a situation. It could be a family member, a former friend. You know, sometimes you keep your enemies closer and try to bear what you need to bear for a period of time. For some reason, there's some reason behind this on what you're doing or why you're doing it. So pretty interesting. All right. I'm just going to get the clarifying deck and we'll dive in a bit deeper, okay, guys, on what this is. Because at the same time, I feel like there's a good result coming out of this, but there's a little pathway that you've got to deal with first. And I know you may not want to hear this, Pisces, but it's better to be forearmed and forewarned than not know anything, okay? So this Lover's energy is showing up the Page of Voices and the Five of Emotions. So when we connect into this energy, there is someone behind the scenes here, or someone that's connected to this, that is I think they think that they're very intelligent, like very smart, and they know what's going on. They kind of know better than everyone else. And at the same time are looking upon you. Again, like I just the way that I see them looking at you energetically, they got something going on. Like, it's really important to steer clear of this energy. It's like what you see is not real, is what I'm gathering here. And those kind of people that you ask questions to or try to get information because you need to have a conversation, and they'll tell you everything other than what you've asked to try and like fluff it in. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. And I'm getting something with the left eye. I'm just getting like maybe they're like super watching you right now, but it's something to do with the left eye, which is really weird. And then the Five of Emotions. So whatever's happened here, there's been a lot of disappointment around it. I do feel it's someone's approach. I don't know. I'm not liking it, guys. I just letting you know. This connection, there was obviously something that had to be learned here. Yeah. I mean, to have the Four of Inspiration showing up here in this connection, I feel at some point that you guys were on a same path working towards something. There was a significant opportunity ahead. But something just seemed to go. I'm feeling like something went sour, wrong. I think the way this person viewed things and engaged in things is, I'm right, this is my way, this is how it's going to go. And I think they're very controlling in their, like, the way that they think is very controlling, but I think they try to come across like a bit more fun in the way that they communicate, but underneath there's something else going on. I don't know. It's a very intense, I don't like the energy. All right, everything is fine. Let's see what's going on here. So this is to me that you've already been through this. Okay, guys, when I see everything is fine, what do we need to know, Spirit, for our Pisces? Yeah, so this to me is like something's definitely come to an end that has given you an opportunity to move forward, to reclaim some form of inspiration, doing what you need to do. And I think this break free from this energy has been really good for you. It's allowed you to start again. So there seems to be like a double ending here for this connection or situation. And I feel it was a welcome one in many regards. Sometimes, you wonder how you're going to get away from situations or people, and anything that you're leaving, whether you have to have a conversation or not, can be quite intense, right? But I feel like the worst is actually over here, Pisces. So it's like, now what do you get to do next? Like, you've got so much available, so much opportunity ahead for you, and it's finding that something that really gets you excited again, because I do feel that this was just like not a nice experience that potentially you've been through here, but it's good that it's over. Like, I think the hard part, the worst part is done. So let's have a look at this Two of Swords and what we need to know here. Two of Swords, what we need to know here. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like there's something to do with a family member or someone close to the family who has their opinion of how things should be, and maybe someone, connects into them as a confidant. But yeah, just there's someone that's like getting into something that doesn't need to make things as so difficult, but it's just they feel it's their rite of passage, So Two of Swords, we've got the Nine of Emotions, the Two of Voices, and the Four of Voices. So you've got the Two of Voices clarifying the Two of Swords. So same energy or premise of energy, okay? Um, you really want to let go of this, but it's like you're waiting for something here. So I feel you've stepped away from this energy, but it's like you're prepared for something. I'm just getting. I don't know if you have some form of intuition here, but there could be that there hasn't been any contact. You've been focused on yourself and focused on your happiness here, but at the same time, you're still guarding yourself for some reason. Super interesting, Pisces. Super interesting. All right, King of Wands, who are you? Let's check you out, buddy. That is a lot of cards. We will reshuffle. All right, Spirit, please share what this or who this King of Wands is. So the World and the Queen of Emotions. All right. Give me one more because I think I see what's happening here. One more for Pisces. Thank you. One more for Pisces to clarify. Who's this King of Wands, please? What do we need to know here? It's like a lot to be said. One more, please, to clarify. Thank you for our Pisces on who this King of Wands is. It's like nothing wants to come out. Come on, one more. No, nothing wants to come out. Okay, so what was connecting through here? This person is super interesting. Many, many layers. Queen of Emotions is you, Pisces, okay? Queen of Cups energy, and the World card has multiple facets to it. This is about like opportunity ahead, creating something new that you would potentially doing. Also something coming to a close to start that something new, okay? I do feel like a big part of you here is that you have started a new chapter of some kind, Pisces, with whatever you're doing. You've put a lot of sense of self-focus, reinvigorating your life, getting a lot more balanced in how you feel about, situations in your world. It's clear that this connection or this dynamic situation, career, path, anything that's related to this here, at some point in time, there was a connection, right? There's no doubt here with the lovers. There was a significant connection, potential partnership of some kind, whether in love or whether in business. And what I'm just seeing here, though, is that it ended pretty savagely at some point. I don't think that's the approach you wanted to take, but I think you just went quiet because you didn't want to deal with the BS and you wanted to look at this as a fresh start. So there's been a lot of, I think, disconnection from this person or situation for some time, but it's like they're coming back around. But you've made a lot of ground, a lot of headway, a lot of your own successes on this path and journey. So what does this King of Wands want? Thank you, Spirit. What does this King of Wands want? They're like, that's the question. What does this King of Wands want? What does this King of Wands want? Please clarify the 10 of... Yeah, it's like they're coming back around to some... They want to collaborate on something or work towards something. But with the wheel energy, I feel like... Okay, two parts. Whatever's happened, this was something that had to occur for a reason, okay? This is part of a divine intervention, whatever came to an end. Protecting you, supporting you. At some point, there was collaboration here. But I do feel you're making your own strides, your own successes, but they're coming around for something. Something to do around with money or something to do around with a... for some of you, this could be, I feel like it's got to do with money, because this is the three of materials, which is pentacles and is around some form of contract. I don't know. I'm getting child support come through. Potentially what someone owes you. Maybe, if you did leave a job or it came to an end, they didn't pay you out your final pay or something like that. But I feel like it's coming back around. And the reason it's coming back around is because they need something. Okay, it's like they need something from you, and it's got to do with money. So share something. Please share details here on the Fool. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know about the Fool? We've got the 5 inspiration. Justice, 7 of inspiration, Queen of voices. I like it. Okay, so the Fool energy, I think whatever this is coming around, I do believe this is something that you want to settle, because you're trying to move into this in a more fun, friendly, what comes across as non-caring. But the Fool is taking a risk and can come across like joyful, non-insightful, but this is not the case here, Pisces. You're coming across this way because you want an ease of transaction or ease of finalization. The thing is, you're willing to approach it, and I think you're just trying to keep a specific energy, because you know that, I think I mentioned earlier, there's the potential for high conflict because of different views and different... I just feel like there was, at some point in time with this person, you've dealt with a lot of conflict on their belief system, your belief system, how things should be, morals, values, like many different conversations that I feel have just been challenging for you. So you're prepared for that. You're also prepared for this to work and to balance out in a win-win situation, okay? But you also believe, as part of this win-win situation, that the truth will come out, and you're willing, or you're being asked to stand your ground on what it is that you actually want from this potential opportunity, okay? And right now, you've got a lot of insight. Your logical self and fierceness of facts is very important to this, okay? Keeping to the facts. This is a non-emotional, if you want to call it a transaction or engagement, okay, of some kind to bring something to a close. In saying that, obviously non-emotional just means not getting your emotions caught up. There's a difference in connecting emotionally to create a win-win outcome. That's a very smart approach. But here it's like you really need to get into even connect to people who've got further insight to help you make like sound decisions, okay, or sound options, opportunities. But whatever it is, this is about you standing your ground here on what it is that you want and how to wrap this up. But this person needs something of you, so just to let you know. But I'm seeing a win here. So share more on this Queen of Wands. Got the Muse of Inspiration. So that is the King of Wands. So there's some significant connection here. Tell us more about this Muse of Inspiration. So to me, you're in a very powerful position here, Pisces. This person is just the King of Wands standing alone. You embody the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands energy. Fierce, knowledgeable. Like you've got this attractive energy who gets shit done. There's just a powerful force that you are embracing right now. And what I love is the sunflower and then the sun. So whatever's happening, whatever outcome is occurring here, it's like you're claiming it. You're really claiming it all. And your strength and power getting into this, I'm feeling very, very strong, very, very powerful energy that you're embracing. But like you're a force to be reckoned with, and I like it because you are really standing your ground, but you're being very smart in your approach. And if you haven't reached here, or you're in this situation right now regarding something or someone, sure, I think it's really wonderful coming in with this full energy, willing to take a chance, willing to see what this person actually wants, knowing that you're open for consideration for whatever this needs to be or come into to resolve. Because this is, I feel like, money owed, but importantly, someone needs something here. They have an agenda, okay? But coming out the other side with the sun shining and you embodying both this King of Wands energy and Queen of Wands, you're in a very powerful place. So claim that power. Two of Pentacles. What do we need to know here with this Two of Pentacles energy? Thank you, Spirit. The Magician. Okay, Pisces. What else do we need to know with this Magician energy? We've got the Three of Emotions and the Ace of Voices. The Priestess did show up, but we had a lot of flippers, so I'm not going to take them. Yeah, way too many. Okay. Just give me a sec, guys. Okay. So the Three of Emotions and the Eight of Voices with the Magician energy. There is the possible potential that things may seem a little unbalanced initially here, Pisces, but I feel with this Magician energy is that you have the power to bring this back into balance, to bring this back into harmony where things are actually appreciated and celebrated. But this is going to be a bit of a mindset potential, I don't want to say battle as such, but just a little bit that it's going to have an impact on your thinking right now. So try and hold strength and let go and trust in terms of what you want to manifest regarding this situation. Because I think a big part of here is like, how do you balance this out? How do you make this work? Okay. But what I'm seeing is that you're very supported right now with Spirit. Whatever this outcome is going to be a successful one. It's going to set you up for success with this Sun energy. But there's still this underlying element of like, maybe this is going to be a little back and forth communication. But I'm just seeing that it's really important right now to connect into the energy and the belief. It's not expectations, it's the belief to reach the outcome, I guess, or how you want this to go, kind of thing. So it's a fine balance between expectations and holding that energy and space for yourself to achieve the win that you are seeking here, okay? Because it seems like you're trying to figure out how to make that happen. Okay, Eight of Cups, what do we need to know here? Eight of Cups energy. What do we need to know with this Eight of Cups energy? It's like you get some truth here, Pisces, with this Ace of Voices, but also the Hanged Muse. This is your energy as we lean into this Eight of Cups. I don't know if you end up getting some answers, some truth here that changes things and allows you to finally walk away with what it is that you desire. But with this Hanged Muse, it's like you recognize what you do need to sacrifice for your own sense of happiness. There seems to be some truth here that you need to make some sacrifice here. I know that you've probably already made many, but it's really assessing a situation of what's in front of you and what you want to deal with, and if it's worth staying in this place of just constantly battling a situation to get your Nine of Cups where that situation is not the Nine of Cups, if that makes sense. So is it easier just to get honest with this situation, with the truth of what's happening, and get some form of clarity to make a decision that you feel still like you win, but you're winning in a different way. Okay, it's a different win, if that makes sense, that allows you to finally move on and walk away from it. Let's have a look at this Page of Cups energy. What do we need to know about this Page of Cups energy? And then we've got the Two of Cups. What else do we need to know with this Two of Emotions, please? I love it. 10 of Emotions. This is great, Pisces. Ah, this is nice because one more. What do we need to know here? Okay. So I know it's funny, you've had a lot on the Wands energy, King of Wands, and also the King of Swords. They show up a lot here. So this could be your counterpart. If we see the Queen of Voices energy here, this could be your counterpart, Pisces, if you have a significant connection or a significant other, I should say, or someone that you're working with to get a result here. But whatever I see is happening is that something is coming into balance. The Two of Emotions with the Two of Cups is like you finally come into agreement of what it is that you desire and what it is that you want in regards to this situation. It seems like as you come out of this, it's like you can start focusing on other things. I don't know, again, if this is already a connection that you have or a connection that's coming on in, but I feel like this is the start of something greater. We do see the 10 of Emotions here, right? So you move away from this 8 of Cups and move to the 10. Okay, so this is the 10 of Cups energy. I do feel whatever this outcome is, and as you move through it and finally make a choice to go, this is what we're going to do, let's go in terms of whatever you're trying to resolve here. On the other side, there's a lot of blessings and a lot of like deeper connection to things and people that maybe you haven't been able to really connect in until this kind of wrapped up for you, because it took a lot of your energy. And maybe it had an impact on you financially, but as you're moving through this is looking really, really wonderful for you. And I am seeing like a connection here with someone. So again, it's either deepening or you're coming into union with someone new here. The challenge is showing up is the hostilities and community. What do we need to know about hostilities energy? Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the 7 of Materials, and what do we need to know about the community energy? The Hierophant and the 3 of Voices. Yeah, so with the hostilities and the 7 of Materials, this is like someone's fighting on what they think something is worth, or yeah, this is what I'm getting here. The 7 of Materials is something, that work's already been done in some regard. It just hasn't flourished yet. Okay, it still needs nurturing. This could be around some form of investment, again, some form of pay. People have their way of their way of thinking of how things are. And I just feel you guys are on two totally different views of what this is either worth or valued or something of this nature. So maybe they think that they're more invested than you are. I don't know. There's something here around some form of energy, effort, financial value. And that's what this conflict seems to be about. So this is part of the challenge, is finding that balance where there's not going to be conflict, okay? With this community card, the Hierophant and the 3 of Voices, maybe there was a group of you that worked together that had some form of commitment contract of some kind. And, in some way, this has been a bit challenging, okay? But you've already been through the worst. But when it comes back around, when you have, done the work, got through it, finally moved on, and then it comes back around. It's just, it does bring up things here. So I am getting specifically, and I don't always get this, guys, that there's something to do with 3. We also have 3 of materials. So maybe, again, this was a partnership of some kind, or a team that you worked with. Something here that was in agreement. With the 3 of materials and the Hierophant, this is an agreement, like some form of collaboration. But it left you not, like, you don't trust this connection, but you want to work to a resolve, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's have a look at the outcome, guys. We've got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, all tied up, the deceit energy, and a woman holding a heart. This is you, Pisces, woman holding a heart energy. So I feel that whatever it is with the 4-4, like something, it's going to come into balance. A cycle. This is also 8. Yeah, I'm just feeling a very strong sense of wherever this is going to work out in your favor. You are going to receive what it is that you seek, what it is that you need, that fills that cup up for you. And I feel like you're calling it in. The challenge, we can see it here still showing up in terms of the outcome. So your thinking is going to be really important right now, the way that you're thinking about this situation. But it's also trusting in information that you receive as you're engaging. There's some powerful messages that are going to support you on this path, okay? It's like you're going to gain some insight that just comes out of nowhere. And this is kind of spirit supporting you on your path and journey. I'm just getting like you're protected here, but your challenge is going to be, like I said, we see it here, we see it a little bit over here, this hostilities part of allowing them to, it kind of coming in 2 parts. I feel their approach and their way of doing things challenges you, because you can't, it may put you in like this freeze mode because it's been not a pleasant experience for you, but you're coming out strong, showing with that you're embodying this King of Wands and Queen of Wands energy. So you're in a very strong place. I think the biggest thing is not allowing their energy to get the better of you. That's what this is, okay? So Spirit's asking you to really focus on how you feel and make sure that, you're clearing your energy after you connect with them. Even if you're on the phone or sending emails, whatever it might be, or meeting them, have something like a totem or something that makes you feel or protects you, okay? And this is just like a great thing to have. I mean, I like to always have, example, I've got this big bad boy. Obviously, I don't take it in my bag. I mean, I probably could use it as a weapon too, but, selenite's really good to carry with you. Even salt. Salt is quite creates a protective field. I mean, I remember some time ago, I gave a salt bag to a girlfriend, and she had it in her handbag when she went to an event, and she said that someone came near her, and she said it was like she didn't like the energy. It was really uncomfortable, and she was like, how am I going to get rid of this person? And while she had it in her handbag she wasn't holding it, so she decided to actually pull the salt out, and then she found she actually had a little salt packet as well in her bag, which was just coincidence. So she ripped it open and put it in front of her where she was sitting, and that person like left. So it's like a protective energy. So figure out what it is for you that makes you just feel a little bit more safeguarded. But I feel like that's going to support you even more so they can't penetrate your energy field. That's what I'm saying here. They're showing up in that kind of devil energy. They've got their agenda, and it's like they're potentially willing to do what they need to do to get the result they want. But you have the gift, Pisces, with your approach. You know how to be logical. You know how to hold your own. You're very powerful. So, stay true to you on what it is that you want, but recognize what's worth the fight and what is not. And you'll know when the time is to walk away. You will get that clarity and the resolve that you desire here for a win-win outcome. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. Appreciate you. I'd love to hear in the comments how you feel connected to this. And yeah, we'll connect again soon. Bye now.